Hello everyone, welcome. Today is another episode of Sunday Buys where we buy crypto every single Sunday. And right now is an interesting time in the market because we have numerous filings for spot Bitcoin ETFs waiting for them to be approved. More institutions, more industry leaders in the game than ever. But on the macro, outside of crypto, it looks pretty bare. So in today's video, I want to go over the market as a whole, the portfolio, what to buy, risks involved, and hopefully by the end of the video, buy some crypto. So I really appreciate if you leave a like down below in the video, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about Bullish. The most talked about deadline for ETFs is BlackRock's, which is March 2024, and also ARK's, which is the soonest, January the 10th. And also, it's important to note that Bloomberg analysts predict that 75% of Bitcoin ETFs will be approved by the end of the year. And this will all be done by Q1 2024. This will be serious capital entering the markets and the sort of hype that can fuel a bull run further than 2021 did. And the second bullish narrative, as spoken before on the channel, is the Bitcoin halving. It's known in the past couple of years when the hash rate increases, the price decreases. And approaching the halving itself, the miners' rewards are cut in half. And then when new money, more money comes into the market, they'd rather buy BTC than mine because it is cheaper. And of previous data, the charts do not lie. Let's look at previous halvings a year after with the increase that we will see. So back in 2012, the price was around $182. A year after the halving, it was priced around $510. Again, 2016, priced around $661. Year after the halving, $2,600. And one more time in 2020, Bitcoin halving, price was 4K. Then a year after, around $69,000. And so the upcoming halving being April 2024 begs the question, where will Bitcoin, the whole market, be as a whole in April 2025? Safe to say, on past data, it looks pretty bullish. Now we're on to bearish, just the economy as a whole, mainly outside of crypto. Here are a few examples. Credit card delinquency rates across small banks at the highest level in history. We also have Japan's 10-year yield at the highest level in the past decade, and also US national debt surpassing $33 trillion. And so depending on your research and what information you are actually exposed to will heavily influence your actions. So knowing both sides of the coin, what do you do? Well, if you're playing the long-term game, dollar cost average, that is how you win. The times in my investing journey where I did not want to buy, everyone told me not to. Everyone was going against it, saying don't buy, wait for lower price points, were the actual best times to buy. For example, QNT at $50, XRP at 20 cents, XDC at 2 cents, just to name a few. And now let's check the portfolio and see what is worth buying. So on screen, we can see the portfolio is worth $3,367, and the all-time profit is actually in the negative. Before it was around $300 in profit, now it's down. But I'm not really caring about that because if you look at the all-time high chart here, it's continuous growth with dollar cost averaging. Now on to the cryptos, QNT the biggest hold, HBAR, NXRA, XDC, API free, then DAG, all great holds, all great buys right now in my opinion. Nothing great, nothing bad, but I'm going to buy NXRA for a few reasons. A big reason being we only have $150 to spend today, quite a low amount. And this is a low cap crypto, right? 100 million valuation is a lot easier to 1 billion than 1 billion to 10 billion. In this case, we have a $38 million market cap crypto. And when investing in these low cap gems, there's always a level of risk. There's always a level of uncertainty as you have to be more reliant on yourself as an investor. But when investing in these low caps, the most important thing to look for is narratives. A big example being when AI boomed at the start of 2023, the explosion of ChatGPT. This also reflected in AI cryptos like GRT, RNDR, and INJ. I personally believe the next market, the next boom that is going to explode a certain narrative of cryptos is tokenization of real-world assets, where we're seeing these traditional finance giants putting ownership of real estate, art, precious metals on the blockchain. Even to reference back to BlackRock, the CEO Larry Fink said the next generation for markets is tokenization. And when we think about traditional financial markets, we think about equity markets, debt markets, derivatives, all in the hundreds of trillions. And Alliance Block is empowering businesses to tokenize assets. So we have a great narrative, great use case, great partnerships. Tokenomics is one of my secure low cap plays. So let's buy some NXRA. An XRA is not just a payment token, it is the fuel of the protocol. So on KuCoin, we are on market orders. Let's put in $150 by NXRA right there. Now that has gone finally through. And now the final portfolio is worth $3,521. Decent, hoping by the time the bull run kicks in 2 to 3 months after the halving, no one really knows what's going to happen, but hopefully before that time we reach the portfolio. I'd probably say double this amount, $7,000. That's definitely a good amount to have approaching the bull run, especially with low cap cryptos like NXRA, like API free, like DAG, and the sort. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know what you're buying down below, and be ready for tomorrow's video. We're going to expose my private portfolio percentages, and a lot has changed. The last video I did in that was around 8 months ago. So much has moved, mainly due to price appreciation in certain assets and just me stacking up on lower cap cryptos that I've never actually been that involved with before. So stay tuned for that. But if you made this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.